What's up, guys? Sega Man on deck. Hope everybody's doing well. Uh, this week, got some great games. Tokyo Game Show coming up. Xbox is going to be there. Are you going to be there? That will be cool. You know, probably going to have some exciting things going to be announced. More games coming into Game Pass, amongst other things that are going to be announced. Possibly the new Xbox handheld will be announced there. That's my theory that it will be announced at the Tokyo Game Show. That the new Xbox handheld will be displayed there or talked about, at the Tokyo Game Show. So we got a lot to look forward to. But what I want to do is I want to actually give a shout out, man. I want to give a shout out to a few of the true Xbox eccentric podcasts out here and brothers. Talk a little bit, not too long. I'm going to be here to do this video and to talk about some of the toxic rhetoric that's going on out here with the PS5 Pro, and then always, down an Xbox about it or blaming Xbox for everything. But I want to give just a really good shout out to some really good brothers out here that put in blood, sweat, and tears when it comes to Xbox, man. Making great Xbox content and videos. There's a lot of us out there right now. So just remember, you can always come to us if you want to hear a true eccentric Xbox podcast. There's a few of us out there that you can come and rock out with. First off, I want to give a big, huge shout out to my brother, the most powerful gamer, Hebot. Big shout out to brother Hebot. Brother Hebot has been out here in these Xbox gaming streets for years. Much respect to him. Another thing is he's very knowledgeable about gaming in general. It doesn't matter if it's Nintendo to PlayStation to Xbox. Xbox is Hebot's preferred console, like many of us, okay? But he can tell you the ins and outs about gaming as a whole. But if you really want to know about Xbox, your man is Hebot. I'm telling you. He's a gaming historian and he knows exactly what he's talking about. I broke bread with the brother and his family. Me and my family went down there to visit him in Jersey. Broke bread with him. Really nice brother. Very humble brother. So big shouts out to brother Hebot with We Got Next and also with Toys in My Closet. If you want to listen to a good video about gaming, he's one of them. Brother Hebot. I'm going to give another shout to a good brother, the Don King of Xbox, E-Rock X. We still have the Exile podcast. Yes, I have to do some of it on my phone, but we still have the podcast, and me and brother E-Rock are working in the background to bring the Exile back. I know I told you guys this plenty of times, but we are working on it. We have different schedules. I work. He takes care of family business and things that E-Rock got to do. And, you got to understand that's what's going to happen. You know what I mean? So I want to give a big shout out to him because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. If it wasn't for Hebot, actually, he actually let us collaborate and said, hey, you should get together with E-Rock, start a podcast. That's where we're at today with the Exile podcast. Me and brother E-Rock collaborated and made the Exile podcast, which all our brothers are a part of. We don't forget anybody. Yes, we had people that were part of the podcast and things have happened, but that's just the way it is. No ill will, but that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? So, big shout out to brother E-Rock that's also been out here for years, shouting to the rooftops and carrying that Xbox shield, man, because we're Xbox dudes, diehards. You know what I mean? And nothing's going to change. It doesn't matter what comes out. It doesn't matter if the Nintendo comes out with a new console, the PlayStation comes out with a new console. None of that matters. We're always going to be Xbox dudes, no matter what happens. And that's what people, need to understand. Just getting some news in here about Xbox on my smartwatch. But that's what people have to understand. Nothing's going to change us. It doesn't matter, you know? So big shout out to brother E-Rock. Another upcoming superstar, in my opinion, in the Xbox gaming community that is part of our crew as a cohesive unit is brother Unlimited Productions. Unlimited is on fire right now with the Unlimited Truth. And he is a diehard Xbox fan. And nothing's going to change that young blood. You know what I'm saying? About gaming, about Xbox or anything. Big shout out to Brother Unlimited Productions. I'm always going to be there for him. Doing video. He's doing his videos, does his unboxings. Go check him out. And I'm always going to be part of the Unlimited Truth. Always going to be there, support my brother Unlimited Productions, man. He does great work. He's one of the best out here in the true Xbox gaming community. And he's not a turncoat, and he won't turn. And the brother owns a PS5. Okay? He owns a PS5, and he tells you the truth about what he likes about it, what he doesn't like about it. Okay? He does. All right? He has every right because he owns one. I have a PS4. I have every right to say what I want about it. It's my opinion. I played a few games on there, and to be honest with you, I'll show you the game right now that I'm actually playing right now on there, and I'm just giving you my honest opinion, all right? Game I'm playing right now on there that I actually, because I'm not going to buy it, that I actually rented from my library is Spider-Man Miles Morales. That's right. Spider-Man Miles Morales. I'm playing it right now on the PlayStation 4. Okay? And let me tell you something. I'm not really that impressed. I'm just being honest with you. It's an okay game. I think he cries too much to the original Spider-Man. You know, he seems like he's a little bit of a crybaby in the game. You know what I mean? Oh, Spider-Man, what are you going to do now? I'm going to get home and get this almond milk to my mother. You know, it's okay. All right? It's okay. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to damage control. But I showed you the game right there, and I'm playing it. All right. I'm early in the game, and I'm just. It's okay. It's an okay. It's an okay game. It's a niche game to me. You know what I mean? That's what I feel about it. It's a niche Spider-Man game. Okay. Once you played one Spider-Man, you played them all. I own them on the 360. It's okay. Graphics are okay. Graphics are not bad. You know what I mean? But he, in my opinion, from what I've been playing with him, he whines too much. When they're chasing the Rhino dude, all right, and they're fighting the Rhino dude, he's just whining so much, like he's scared of his own shadow. A poor Miles Morales. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's an okay game, all right, and I'll probably end up beating it. You know, I want to get more into it and see what it's like. But what I played so far of it, I'm not impressed with the game. I'm not. It's okay game to play on a PS4, and that's my opinion. So, big shout out to brother Unlimited Productions. I want to also give a big shout out to 100 with Intro Media Gaming. You know, 100 has been out here for a very long time out. He's in these gaming streets, man. He's put people on. Some people have kind of turned their back on him, but he's put people out there. He's tried to help people out here in the Xbox gaming community. So big shouts out to brother 100, man, Kobe Hunter. You know, he's one of the best out here, bro. One of the best out here, and that's my man, 100, man, plus 50 grand, my man, 100, man. You know, with Intro Media Gaming, you know, with the XWO, the Xbox World Order podcast. Big shouts out to him. I love that name, and that's cool. And to be honest with you, 100, if you see this video, if anybody sees this video, tell 100 he honestly should get Graphic God to make an XWO T-shirt. That would be sweet. A new world order, new Xbox World Order T-shirt. That would be really cool, man. You really should think about that. 100. I would buy one. You really should think about that, man. Get a nice XWO T-shirt out there. You know, get the name out there because you did a good job. Y'all did a good job with that. With naming the podcast that with Flip Script Flip the Script, Flip Money, and all the brothers out there, man. Livewire, all you guys. Chaos, all you guys, man. They are rocking it, and they're doing a good job. So big shouts out to 100 with Intro Media Gaming and the XWO podcast. Big shouts out to brother 100 and the crew. I also want to give a shout out to New Legal with Direct Gaming. Big shouts out to New Legal, man. He's an Xbox dude through and through. Big shouts out to Brother Legal, man. And his podcast. Big shouts out to him. You know what I mean? He does great work in the Xbox gaming community. Techno Blast was part of it. I think he's still part of the. I think he is. I think he's still part of the show with Direct Gaming with New Legal. But I would watch him and Techno Blast on there. And big shouts out to Techno Blast too and his podcast, man. Big shouts out to him and the Realist and Slick. I always tune in when I can. If I'm at work, I'll tune in and say what's up to the brothers and shout them out in the podcast. So, big shouts out to them, man. Like I said, they're diehard Xbox fans. Yes, and a lot of them play other things. They have PlayStations. They're gamers. At the end of the day, Techno Blast, all these guys, Hebot, they have everything. 108 Dragons, big shout out to 108 Dragons, an Xbox dude, but he has everything with the Dragons Den. Check out the 108 Dragons podcast. Another great brother out here that has everything, and he does great videos on what he buys. He don't just play Xbox. I believe Xbox is 108 Dragons' preferred console, but he has a PlayStation 5, a PS4, all that stuff, a Switch, whatever. He has a lot of stuff. He's a gamer. I'm a gamer. I'm a collector, and I'm a gamer. All right, I don't have every single thing. I have a lot of old school stuff, which you guys see, but I don't have everything new. But I'm still an OG out here. Definitely an OG when it comes to collecting old school games and systems, especially of Genesis and Sega. I'm the OG with that, man, because I have a lot of that stuff, man. You know what I mean? Because that's what I rock. That's what I rock out. Mostly is this. I collect Genesis, but I have Nintendo's TurboGrafx 16s, 3DOs, you name it. Some of it, I have it. You know what I mean? So, ColecoVision, Atari, Super NES, regular NES, not no remakes, the real deal. I have the real system, not ones you can't put no cartridge in. They're already built in. I don't have none of that. That's cool, but I have the real stuff that you can put the cartridges in. Sega CD, different things like that. Sega Saturn, Dreamcasts, all that stuff. I got all that. You know what I mean? But I've been collecting for a long time. But at the end of the day, yes, I'm an Xbox dude, but I'm a gamer. I play on everything. And I do have PlayStations. PS2, PlayStation 1, PS1, the little mini one. Two PSPs, PS Vita, a PlayStation 3 that's actually it's deceased. Got the orange ring of death, so it's in a cardboard coffin. I got to take it out to the video game graveyard, that behemoth of a disaster system, in my opinion. But I have one, so can't say I don't like PlayStation because I have them. You know what I mean? So, but big shouts out to 108 Dragons. Big shouts out to New Legal and Techno Blast. Big shouts out to them. Big shouts out to some people I haven't named them. Gaming Guru. Gaming Guru is pretty much, I think, an Xbox podcast. Big shouts out to him. Big shouts out to my brother, Sega Forever, my Hawaiian brother. Big shouts out to brother Sega Forever is a die-hard Xbox dude with the Wrecking Crew podcast. The only podcast that's marathon of Xbox. That's right, baby. When you get on with him, when you get on with brother Sega Forever, expect to be on there for 10 hours. 10 hours straight, G. 10 hours straight. Aloha from Hawaii with my brother, Sega Forever, man. Love you, brother. Big shouts out to you and your family, man. It'd be nice to go see Sega Forever. I don't have we have money, but we don't have money like that to go to. It would be nice to see brother Sega Forever. Somehow, it'd be nice if we can meet up with him. it just would be nice to meet up with Brother Sega Forever and hang out with him. It would be so nice to do that. I wish we could do something like that, or even 100. Just to meet up with some of the brothers that we always collaborate with, man, in the Xbox gaming community. But big shouts out to Brother Sega Forever, man. Big shouts out to him. Big shouts out to Gogo Pole that's been rocking out with him on the podcast. That's another thing. Let's give a big, huge shout out to everybody that rocks out with us, that are diehard Xbox eccentric fans that come in the chat. You have Gogo Pole. You have Killer Chauvin. You have Peltrex. Let me see, who else do we have? Gaming since 1980. Dave C. I call him DC. All these guys, and don't and guys, believe me, if I'm getting some of you guys, is not saying some of you guys are shorting you guys out. You guys know I mean it. Anthony Chipmunk, Deploy 619, all these guys that rock out with us, man. Mr. Kima, all these great guys that rock out with us. The whole chat that rocks out with us, man. Smitty Smith. Big shouts out to Smitty Smith, man. Big shouts out to my brother Poseidon. Big shouts out to brother Poseidon, man. He's always supporting the Xbox gaming community. Supports me and Hebot. Big shouts out to brother Poseidon, man. I'm so humble. I'm very glad to know that brother and him being a part of the Xbox family, man. He likes Sega Saturn like I do. You know what I mean? Big shouts. I wish I could meet him, man. I missed meeting him. When I went out to see Hebot after we left, Hebot got to meet brother Poseidon. I missed that, man. I miss meeting him. But someday maybe we will meet. Maybe we will meet, man. One of these days maybe we will meet up again. But big shouts out to brother Poseidon, man. Big shouts out to him. And to be honest with you, I want to give a shout out to there's not many, honestly, we have to give a shout out to them. There's not really many, in my opinion, good women podcasts. So let's give a shout out to GWG, Grown Women Gaming. Big shouts out to El Boogie and the crew over there, man. I like El Boogie a lot. She's really cool. You know what I mean? I like her because she's very opinionated. You can't tell her anything. And I like her persona of that. She's very persona non grata about that. She doesn't let nobody, sway her or anything. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter if you play devil's advocate or not like that. El Boogie is going to tell you how it is. Period. So big shouts out to El Boogie, man, with GWG and all the girls. Big shouts out to Cerise, all them on there. Lady Infamous. All of them on there. Big shout, Delilah HD. Big shouts out to those sisters, man. They have a great podcast, and I give a shout out to people that I watch and enjoy, and big shouts out to them. Everybody might not agree with everybody in every podcast, and that's all right. It's all right to agree to disagree, but they're a good a woman gaming podcast out there, so I have to give them a big shout out. So big shouts out to GWG, the gaming podcast that they do. Big shouts out to them. You know what I mean? But well, real quick, guys, let's just talk a little bit. Let's have a little bit of a recap. And big shout out to my brother Other Zinc. Big shouts out to my brother Tuck. Big shouts out to the first lady of Xbox, Dea. That's part of our crew. Big, huge shout out to them. You know what I mean? If it wasn't, they make what the podcast is today. They make it is what it is. Whatever you see, if it's on the Xbox Warriors podcast with me, if it's on our other podcast, the Exile or the Unlimited Truth, or the Wrecking Crew, or even the Lions Den with my brother Tuck. Big shouts out to Tuck. Tuck's been on fire. Tuck knows what he's talking about. That's another original dude out here that doesn't get that much shine. I want to give you a big shout out, Tuck. My brother Tuck, man. You've been on point, brother. Big shouts out to you from your brother Sega Man 101. Big shouts out to you, Tuck. My brother from Oklahoma will always be my brother, my country brother. Big Tuck Master. DJ Tuck Master, man. The original pony killer. Word up. Big shouts out to you, brother. You do great work when you do your podcast. I need to come on with you and do stuff more on your podcast, even though you come on the podcast and you're always going to be a part of the Xbox Warriors podcast. all of our podcasts, but we need to come on and do some more stuff with you because you're always on fire, Tuck. So big shout out to brother Tuck, man, and the Lions Den, uh, from your boy Sega, man. So this PS5 Pro, okay. I was watching Technoblast, and he did a great show with the realists and all them, and he said, "Yeah, you're only gonna see it here first." It was a PlayStation 5, and it looked like it had tape, like stripes, like what the new one's supposed to look like. I don't know what PlayStation be thinking, dude, but come on, guys, they could have did a little bit more better with the cosmetics. I know you don't play cosmetics, but come on, just some stripes on there. This is what you guys get when you don't fight for your system. You guys don't fight at all. Anything Sony throws at you, you guys just take it and you don't care. You know what I mean? That's crazy, but if you guys want to be that way, that's fine. You know what I mean? But um I have no worries about it at all. I don't. Um See, real true gamers don't play power. You pony tethers do. The pony tethers, they play the power narrative and stuff like that. That's what got us to Xbox Series X because you guys kept power, 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 power. Oh, the old Xbox is 720p box. It's a Frankenstein box. It's a VCR. It's no good when we had the better lineup, but you guys will never talk about that. We had the best game lineup at launch, but you will never talk about that. And you capitalized on that. The one thing that you really did good for us that I must clap my hands for is you're the one that actually gave us a lot more studios and gave us a lot more games. If it wasn't for you spreading all that toxic rhetoric, we wouldn't have all these game studios right now. And Microsoft will be showing new games at the Tokyo Game Show from Xbox Studios, mind you, at the Tokyo Game Show. So if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have all the games now because it's safe to say, and to be honest with you, right now, PlayStation got no games. What do they have to play? And don't tell me Astrobot. It was first on VR. Astrobot don't count in my opinion. Okay, that's a game. But what validates your purchase of buying a PS5 Pro? Do you have any brand new games playing with it? Do you have a brand new God of War? I'm not talking about a remake that you guys make for the thousandth time, Last of Us and stuff like that. I'm talking about a brand spanking new IP from Sony Studios that's coming out with that PlayStation 5 Pro. Do you? No, you don't. So a lot of people are looking at that price too. What is it, $700? Are you out of your freaking mind? $700. Then I'm hearing the special edition one that supposedly it looks like I seen a picture of it. It looks like the old PS1 with that dirty ass looking gray. Really? And I heard there's rumors going around that that's going to be more than 700. And it looks like the old PlayStation 1. Whatever. If you like PlayStation and you collect PlayStation and you want to buy that, some people are saying that's going to be $800. I'm not sure. I mean, this one's going to be 700. Maybe the special edition one's going to be 8. You're out of your freaking mind. You're out of your freaking mind. See, we don't play power. We play software, which is games. And right now, the Xbox they have the most games right now. Game Pass is killing it right now. We get day and date games in Game Pass all the time. You guys get nothing like that. You don't get nothing to that extent. You don't, not with your little subscription you have on PlayStation. I heard people don't even hardly use it anymore. Xbox Game Pass is killing it. Xbox got all the games. Xbox got all the studios. They're making games and they're bringing them out. There is nothing to validate my purchase to get a PlayStation 5 for what? What am I buying a PlayStation 5 for? To play old God of War, to play Spider-Man, Miles Morales remake, or what am I getting a PlayStation for? PlayStation 5 for? Or Pro or PlayStation 5? There's no reason to buy that system. All right, and I'm not trying to be mean. If you like PlayStation, that's fine. Like I told you, I own PlayStation products. I played your God of Wars. I played your Last of Us. I played your Uncharted. All right. The only game I ever liked out there is Resistance. The game I'm playing right now, where's it at? Is it? Do I have it handy? No. The game I'm playing right now on, also playing on the PlayStation 4 is oh man, what is it called? Not Warzone. I forgot the name of it, but I'm playing that right now too. Is it Warzone? It's one of those games. It's a shoot 'em up game, like a futuristic. I think it's Warzone. I can't remember the name right now, but I'm playing that kinda also, and that's another okay game. You know what I mean? See, they try to focus more on graphics, like with this Spider-Man Miles Morales. Okay, when you're at the beginning of the game and you're waiting to go in the game, it shows him with his headphones on, or it's on his neck, and it looks like it does a close up of one side of his headphones, and you can see his fingerprint where he went to take his headphones off. It focuses like it wants you to focus on that to see the detail. You know what I mean? And I laughed at that. I'm like, really? Is this what this what this PlayStation is all about? To just focus on seeing his little fingerprint on his headphones? Really? That's comical and that's stupid. That's so dumb. I'm not worried about his fingerprint on his headphone. That's stupid. But this is how they are because they know you guys want that. That's why they do for you PlayStation tethers. So you can come out and make it fun of Xbox and everything else. They do stuff like that so you can come out here and spread more toxicity. Right? The PlayStation 5 Pro is not needed right now. It's not. It really isn't. And a lot of people are saying it. A lot of people are doing videos about it, saying, "Are you out of your mind, Sony, to charge for a mid-gen refresh $700? Shouldn't that be a brand new PlayStation 6? Shouldn't PlayStation 6 CIX? Shouldn't a PlayStation 6 be $700? I mean, I would expect the next gen system maybe to be $700 or around that. I don't know. But for a mid-gen refresh, oh no, that's an epic fail. Nobody's going to buy that. I don't care. You know why? Oh, they're sold out. They're sold out. Series X's ain't selling out, but the PlayStation 5 Pro is sold out. Yeah, and you know why it's sold out? By the scalpers. The scalpers are going to have all those. And you're going to have to pay more than $700. You'll be lucky to get one at your local store for $700. I'm telling you, they're going to buy them up, and I hope they do. Scalpers, calling all scalpers, calling all scalpers. Buy the PlayStation 5 Pros up and charge $2,000 for the PlayStation 5 Pro, or 1,200, because that's what they're going to do. It's going to be over $1,000, and you guys know it. 1,500, 1,600. You probably see some for $2,000 if they get their hands on that special edition one. That's going to be 2,000. It's probably going to be at least 1,700 or more. I'm telling you, you're not even going to be able to get one because they're the ones buying them, and you're going to have to pay that price. You have to pay that price, and you got to take a gamble that when you get that box, it doesn't have cans of cat food in there and bricks. That's what happened to you guys before with the PlayStation 5. You got cat food and bricks in there instead of getting your system because you were so worried about getting that PlayStation 5 that can only stay alive a little bit more. You guys were worried about that. And I'm not knocking the true PlayStation dudes. I have a cousin that's a PlayStation dude. My cousin JR, I love him. It's my cousin, man. And he likes PlayStation, but he never ever talks like some of these PlayStation tethers and people out here talk that are trolls of place. Never. He never talks to me. He thinks it's funny and stupid that you guys do stupid shit like that. You know, he's a true PlayStation dude. He cracks up at you guys. I show him a few things. He cracks up at my videos. He said, "Man, you sure they really doing stuff like this?" I said, "Yeah, man. They're out here doing videos. You know, call me and my friends names, and we have slanted roofs on our houses, and we sleep in pissy sheets, and we're fat and ugly." Like he just cracks up and says how stupid and dumb and idiotic you guys are out here in the gaming community that like PlayStation, man. You know what I mean? Because you guys are just dumb and whack. You're whack. You know what I mean? You're not going to never change our minds when it comes to Xbox. Give it up. You got this guy out there named Sick or whatever his name is, Sick Feeling or whatever. He's trolling, and it's he's trolling out there. But like, dude, you're never going to change nobody's mind. You can say what you want to say about Xbox, but there's one thing I know you won't do. I know there's one thing that you won't do. You won't debate Hebot or anybody like that, will you? I know you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that, man, because you'll get embarrassed. You'll get very embarrassed. You would never come on and debate Hebot or anybody like that, because people get scared. They're scared to debate Hebot because Hebot is going to bust a grape. You guys are going to lose. You'll be knocked out TKO first round. Like that Mike Tyson hook, uppercut, boom, you'll be knocked out. I'm telling you. My man knows exactly what he's talking about. He's not going to come out here and not know what he's talking about, bro. He's not. You know? We're not worried about that. We're not worried about the PlayStation 5 Pro. We're not. We still have a great console. We don't need the most powerful console to have a good time. Because you guys know this, when that PlayStation 5 Pro comes out, it reveals itself, who's going to be right around the corner checking out the scene? It's going to be that new Mean Green Machine, new Xbox. It's going to have the most powerful console again. Enjoy having that. Enjoy that narrative about the most powerful console. Enjoy that for a while, because right around the corner that new Mean Green Machine is going to be way more powerful than the PlayStation 5 Pro, and you guys know it. Sarah Bond hinted at it. It's going to be leaps and bounds beyond the PlayStation 5 Pro. It is. And I believe it's going to be even more powerful than if it ever comes out, the PlayStation 6, which I doubt. A lot of people are doubting there's going to be a PlayStation 6. You guys did this to yourselves. Phil Spencer told you guys a long time ago, we will never, ever be beaten in the power narrative again. We're not beaten in the power narrative. You can enjoy that for a little while. Okay? But he said that we will never be beaten in the power narrative again, and I believe him. So right around the corner, it's going to be the next Xbox. It's going to blow that out of the water. Enjoy that narrative right now. And we all know that you're going to come in our comment sections and clown us and try to make in front of the Xbox Series X and everything and stuff. Like, we already know that because we know you guys like the back of our hand. You guys are so easy to predict. It's pathetic, terrible. You guys are washed up. That Xbox has no games is washed up now. PlayStation has no games. Okay, PlayStation has no games. PlayStation has multiplats that we have. We have an own Call of Duty, Activision. You're playing our games. You're paying to play our games. Okay? You have no games right now. Where's Wolverine? Where's games like Wolverine and stuff? Where are these games at? That's another one that's just one game. We have plenty of games coming out that are Xbox. You guys got no games. You guys play Fortnite. You play Roblox. You play NBA 2K a lot. And I think you play Madden. You play a lot of free-to-play games. You don't even support your IP like Xbox brothers and sisters do. The Xbox gaming community. You don't support IP like that. You don't buy IP like that. We support Ultimate Game Pass. That's why we keep getting more and more and more and more and more and more games in Game Pass. Because we're supporting it. They come in every week, every other week, 3 or 4. We got few more coming in before Gamescom. Software, baby. It's not hardware. It doesn't matter how many PlayStation 5 Pros you sell, they fall off the shelf. It doesn't matter. There's no use for it if you don't have no really good games or brand new IP to play for it. Now, do you? What kind of use do you got for it? play your games over again that you already have? Is it going to be a new Pornhub for you guys? They say PlayStation is part of that. I'm just saying, that's what I heard. And what are you going to do? Oh yeah, you can go back and pop in your old games and play them over again, your one and done games, but is there going to be anything that's going to show off the PlayStation 5 Pro when it comes out? Absolutely not. PlayStation got no games. You can't even afford the vanilla PlayStation 5. The PS5 vanilla, you can't even afford that. You're still on PS4s. I know. I work at a place that tells me, people that tell me that they have PS4s and they want PlayStation 5s and they're hoping to get them for Christmas. They're on PS4s. There's a lot of people that are still playing PS4s. They don't even have a PlayStation 5 yet. And your company has the audacity to bring out a PlayStation 5 Pro that's $700, and you guys are damage controlling that. You guys are definitely in denial. You really have a big, huge denial wall up all around your big head. Boy, you can't penetrate that denial wall for nothing, boy, can you? You're always going to be in denial as a Sony PlayStation tether. You're always going to be in denial. You are. You have nothing to play over there. And I know I had a couple trolls come in my last video. Oh, you're this, you're that. You know what I mean? They're whining and crying when they know that we're telling the truth. You have nothing to play. PlayStation got no games. PlayStation got no games. PlayStation doesn't have any games to play right now. They just don't. No new IP. You don't have anything. So why buy PlayStation 5 Pro? It's $700. And a bunch of you out there are faking a funk. You're not going to be able to buy it. You can't afford it right now with this economy, and you know it. You can't afford $700. But you can have your girlfriend buy it for you. She'll slap you in the face. Slap you in your face with a bag of bricks. Be like, boy, you crazy. Spending those $700 on you. You don't got nothing that good in your pants for $700. That's exactly what they're going to say. You don't got nothing that good in your pants for $700. Look, I'm just keeping it real. The ones that want to stay home and not do nothing, not get a job and go buy your own PlayStation 5 Pro, you don't got nothing that good for $700. You know they're going to tell you that too. You better stay playing that PlayStation 5 at PlayStation 4 with cigarette burns in it. You know what I mean? You better stay playing that. You know, go out there and get a job. It's an expensive hobby. You know, you're not going to be able to get one. It's going to be hard to get one. Them scalpers, man, they're going to be like this. Yeah, I'm going to need 1800. I'm going to need 1800. You want this? You want this? You want this PlayStation 5 Pro G? I'm going to need about 1800. Well, nah, G, 1800. 1800. Because I know you want it. And you ain't getting it unless you got 1800 for me, G. Watch. You guys are going to be port begging, hurting, dry begging, your girlfriends and your wives. You know, you're not going to be able to get it. Scalpers are going to, man. Good luck, though. Good luck. Good luck. You're going to have something that costs $700 and have nothing to play on it because PlayStation got no games. But I'm out of here, guys. I wanted to do this video, giving a shout out and telling you I'm not worried about it. I'm enjoying my Xbox Series X. I got great games. It's going to be coming out here soon, you know. Let me see, who's this? Got some great games that are going to be coming out soon. I can call him back. We have nothing to worry about. We got a great lineup for Christmas, man. Oh, Indiana Jones, man. Oh, man, we got so many great games coming out. Can't wait. Oh, and don't come in the comments and say, oh, well, the second man, that's only a time exclusive. But we're got it coming out first here on Game Pass, and we don't have to pay $70, $80 like you do. Because that's what you have to do. You have to pay full price. We don't. They'll be on Game Pass. New Call of Duty. $80, $70. Game Pass, day one. You have to pay for it. You do. You have to pay for it. You got to pay us for it too. But you have to go out and buy it and pay for it. You're still going to pay us, Microsoft, Xbox crew, to bring us more games. But on that note, I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a lovely, great weekend. Wanted to give a shout out to all my brothers, everybody out here in the Xbox gaming community. Keep up the great work with the great podcast that you guys do. And to let you guys know out there, you PlayStation tethers, we're not worried about nothing over here at the true Xbox gamers on here, the true Xbox gaming community. Not the ones that are worried about every little inkling that they're worried about what PlayStation is going to say. Those are guys that are weak. Those are weak Xbox dudes, and they need to go to rehab. They need to go to rehab and get reevaluated. You know what I mean? We're the true diehards, and we ain't worried about nothing. Microsoft got all the money and all the power. If they want to, they can make your company disappear like that. And you know that. You know that to be the truth. You hate Microsoft. You hate that Microsoft has money. That's why you're out here with all that hate, because you know you can't do nothing to Microsoft. You can't. The Xbox is not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. The name Xbox ain't going nowhere either. It's not going anywhere. It's always going to be here. It's not going to go away. You either play nice or you hit the road. It's not going anywhere. Peace and love, guys. Xbox for life. We don't die. We multiply. And remember, baby, you know my saying, we're always eating good over here. And there is no power greater than X. Peace. Big shouts out to NWO Prime, brother. Keep doing your videos, man. I hope NWO Prime comes out of retirement, keeps doing his videos, because the videos he's been doing have been great. Big shout out to my brother, Xbox brother, NWO Prime. Peace.